Hello folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. Let's see. Pour a little refreshment for me. When I take drugs, they knock me out for most of the day, and this is Thursday, and I didn't realize because I looked at it and I'm like, gee, I watched a lot of videos, but I didn't make any comments. I just hit the like and I make sure I watch it through and stuff. But like I said, we're doing part 2 of the bindle thing. If you go back and watch, I think it's 77. Go back and watch 77. This is your bindle. Now, I tell people not one, but 2 bandanas. That way nothing falls out. Okay, and let's put this up right here. This is our bindle. We've been carrying it all day, either on our cane or hiking staff. Right now I'm using a staff because I'm sitting down, and you try to move a 6-foot hiking staff in this area. But it'll be tied right here. And you see it'll be on my shoulder. And this is pretty weighty, but with the stick and this hiking stick or anything, it works fine. Oops. Okay. Now I only did 1 bandana. Usually I do 2 because that make it more secure. And what's in our bandana? Well, during our travels, because either aliens or Nazis or God knows what, all right, you fell down through a rabbit hole and ended up, you're fighting the Nazis, or you're fighting dinosaurs or aliens or God knows what, and you have to scramble around. You have no money. People don't understand you. Hi, I'm American. What the hell is that? Throw rocks at it. Get a spear. He doesn't look like one of us. He wears a hat. Quick, kill the invader. I come in peace. Who do you think you are, Jesus? You know, if you're in that situation with panicky people, most people are in their little bubble. Remember, I told you that. And they don't understand what's going on. Now, I have everything laid right here. We have our bindle. Okay. And then we have our, fill out. We have our sock. We have pepper. Thank God we found pepper. We have our vial of salt. We have our only eating tool. Okay? Whatever you scrounge around, there's no forks or knives, you know, eating utensils, not teaspoon, anything. You only can find this, and you don't want to eat your food with a hand shovel. Nope, I don't want to do with that, but a spoon you could do. You couldn't find a can opener, but you did find a church key, which is a form of a can opener, only opens so you could drink out of it, and a bottle opener. You find millions of these, but a lot of you like, huh, what the hell's that? Okay, look around. Our only fire source, matches. You try finding flint or steel. No luck, you found a lot of flint, but no steel to make the spark. And you tried it with this kind of spoon, did not work too well. And you have your trusty barrow knife. For some reason, you have only a pair of socks, which carry more of your stash. In here, you have some money. It could be gold coins. It could be cash. God knows what they use. Everybody's throwing diamond at each other. You don't know why. So you have this, and you sometimes use it as a pot holder, glove, store chicken eggs from a farmer who think you're nuts. But you tell them a story, and you make them smile, and he gives you 2 fresh eggs. So you have that kind of, if you have to use the other sock for a food carrier, or you get some dried corn or beans. But luckily, you made yourself a food pouch out of a dead person's pants leg. Well, he won't be needing it. Half his body's gone and half the other leg's gone. So what do you scrounge around it? Whatever is left in the wilderness or God knows where? Oops. Well, at least some of it fell off. That's the nice thing about having cane. If it rolls away or falls, you can pick it up. Ugh. Oh, that hurt like hell. And you got a bag of food. Because somebody, like, we're from the government, we're going to help you. And they have no idea what's going on. And they get eaten by dinosaurs. So you got this bag of food, of ready rice. It's already pre-cooked. You just all have to do is put it in boiling water or reheat it in a pan with a little water. And then you get some sardines. Okay. End of the world and you get stuck with rice and sardines. Well, that ain't too bad. And you're lucky you found on the trail a can of beans. And anything you could gather around you foraging goes into the bag. And it's in our bindle. And it's been a long day. Now, luckily, you traded with somebody who spoke Spanish and looked kind of more advanced or from the 70s. You don't know because he was wearing bell bottoms and having a suede vest and started dancing around. I'm a prepper, you're a prepper, we're all preppers now. And you're looking like, okay, I think the guy's nuts. But you're in luck. You get a tin. You trade him some hard candy you find for one of these things. Unfortunately, it was empty until you found a half bottle of, you're in luck. We'll use this. Card. And you got coffee. You found a bottle of coffee and you pour it in here. And this is the old trick. See that? So if you have something, you don't have a funnel, use a piece of a card, birthday card, funeral card, whatever. Whatever you find, or folded piece of paper, but it has to be stiff. Cardstock's the best. And you fill a little can with instant coffee. This is the biggest find you got till the next find. And we'll put that over here. Luckily, you found a candle. No flashlights, but a candle. Also a half-eaten dead guy been chopped up by aliens, but you found a candle. That's the biggest thing. And you guess you found this off of a dead 49er and his donkey, eaten by a dinosaur or grizzly bear or God knows what, but you got a cup. Everything else is gone or inside the grizzly's gut, but you found a cup. You don't know what's going on. Your options limited, but you find all this stuff. Now you go back and watch video 77, my last videos. This is video 74, if I'm keeping track. Okay, so you got a cup to drink. Now all you have to find is a bigger can so you can make a hobo stove, or better, it's my medium-sized can between a number 10 and a soup can, to make and we're going to do this in a future video. You have to find a nail. That's the biggest thing. Okay, you got rocks, you got everything, a piece of wire, a nail, and a can between the number 10 can, that's the big cans that you can make a hobo stove, and the smaller cans that you can make a cup out of. What we're going to do is, once we find that, we're going to make a bush pot, or we're going to make a billy. And what we're going to do is we're going to burn the inside of that can. We're going to set it on fire, burn it out, poke 2 holes on either side of that can, and put the baling wire on it. Remember I told you on the hiking stick about the little screw at the tip? Well, that holds it while you're holding it over the fire. Make sure you take off the nylon and the fishing line so it don't burn, and you hang it over the fireplace using the little hook. Wire to the hook, and you hang it over, and you make your coffee, or boil water, or heat food. Okay? Or heat beans. Now, you couldn't find a canteen, and you looked around, and most of the plastic bottles you didn't want to use because they were either bad shape or you couldn't find a decent 2-liter bottle. Okay? Because in the future, I guess somebody says, we can't make plastic anymore. And God knows where you're at or what time you're at or whatever, but you're in luck. You did find one of these with a cork. One of those holiday decoration bottles see at the craft store. Well, this one was washed up and you picked it up. This is great for a water carrier. Now what you do, if you find another dead person, cut off their pant leg, and if you have some paracord, you tie this up, tie both ends, and you got a canteen and you have paracord to hold it. All right, simple as pie, not rocket science. This is survival. And if you go around the world, a lot of people still do this, and a lot of people survive just by using a plastic bottle or a glass bottle with a self-sealing cork, and they have a canteen. It's been done. You could do it. Okay? So you have a bottle for clean water. It'd be nicer if you could find one of these, but unfortunately you can't. You know, because something happens, you weren't prepared. This is all the stuff you have on hand that you could salvage. If you're lucky and you get better salvage supplies, you can bring this kit up higher and better. You can get a backpack, you get a whole bunch of things. But if it's down to the dirt, you have nothing in your pockets except for your cell phone. We're going to find 190 million people holding on to their cell phone with this stupid look on their face. Every TV show that I watch, they're all looking at the stupid smartphone. Okay? Stop staring at the smartphone and use your brains up here. All right, Tasha did a great show. I liked them. I've seen most of them, but I have my own favorites. Japan Sinks on Netflix 2020 was a good one. Family was smart. Family was careful. Unfortunately, they waited too long, and everybody, the mother, the father, their friends, they all died, except for the daughter and the son. Okay? You think about it. This was based on another old Japanese TV show, The Survival Family, which ran earlier about a family surviving in Tokyo after earthquake, tidal wave, nuclear blast, you name it, Godzilla, whatever. They all die except for the grandfather, or was a granduncle, who was a mean old cuss, and he knew things. These people didn't know how to cook, didn't know how to fish, didn't know how to treat injuries. They died, everyone, including the little kid, which was the saddest part of the TV show, The Survival Family. It's all in Japanese, but you have to see it in subtitles. It was very bad. Okay, only one survived was the granduncle or grandfather figure, and he buried all of them. They all died except him. And then later on, he gets rescued. He makes a book. They made a terrible TV movie about it. And he retires with his new 18-year-old wife. Okay? You don't want to be that prepper who dies. You want to be a survivalist. A person has skill, knowledge, and could adapt anything that falls into his hand. Because too many people get that little bubble, like, I'm a prepper. I have all this stuff in my truck. I'm a prepper. I got all this stuff in my farm. I'm a prepper. I got all this stuff in my house. Okay? One of the things I talk with DOE is the social influencer prepper. Okay? That's going to be a thing. This is why I'm quitting social media, because you don't know what's coming up next year. And all these people, well, I'm a prepper, you're a prepper, we're a prepper, we're all dancing, bell bottoms, wearing vests, singing, dancing, God knows what. They have no idea what's coming up, and pretty soon somebody either going pew, pew, or twang, or, you know, he's a prepper, or a Democrat, or a liberal, Trump supporter. We don't care. We're sick of it. Okay, this is why Uncle Alan's getting off the air, because I don't want to be caught in the mountains of the moon where people go totally mad. I don't like his cooking. Kill him. You know, hell no. I'm getting out. All right? And a lot of people, oh no, we're going to make money. We're going to sell a book. We're going to dance, sing. We're going to be popular. Hell no, I'm getting out as fast as I can. All right? So these are the tricks. And this is number 74, last videos. And then I'm going to change my format so I don't like, what's Uncle Alan's format? We've seen them all the time on social media. I have no idea. Well, we'll just leave them alone. Let's go after this guy. And I'll catch you later, folks. I hope you're listening and watched everything to the end. Please check out other channels. Camp Patton's Family Compound, always good. Check them out. Southern Ohio Prepping, Vineyard Chicks, Garden State Gardener, and Wide Family Farm. And please help out King Poobah. And I'll catch you folks later. You have a nice day. And this is the Christmas season. So all of you, be happy, be cheerful, and be brave. Because there's a lot of garbage coming down the road and you don't know what's going to hit you. Bye, folks. You have a nice day. I'll see you later.